Hello and welcome back to another video on the channel. Welcome back to Mukbang 11. Today I'll be delving into Kobbie Mainoo and what we can expect from him, and also what position he suits best in this Amarim system. But before I do that, I want to get into the subscriber count. 69% of you guys are not subscribed, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe. Also like the video if you enjoy it, and also drop a comment on what your opinion is on this Kobbie Mainoo situation. Now, Kobbie Mainoo, for me, first of all, he's a number 8. Simply because he's very good at receiving the ball in the first phase. He's very good at winning the ball back. He's very disciplined as well. He doesn't attempt risky balls 24/7. He doesn't get out of position multiple times either. He's also very disciplined. And yeah, also, if let's say he's in a difficult position where he can't pass, he knows exactly when to just dribble past the player or when to pass it back. His ball carrying is magnificent as well. His dribbling is very good as well. Now, obviously, he could do a job for you in number 10, but I think that kind of takes away from all the other strength that he has. I think the number 10 position, if you play him in the number 10 position, the only strength you're highlighting is how he receives the ball from the half turn, how he dribbles in tight spaces, and how he shoots. Those are the only three strengths that you are actually getting out of him. Because the thing is, Kobbie Mainoo, he's not the type of guy you want to see pressing 24/7. I think that's more of a job where it's like, okay, if an Amad Diallo plays there, okay, an Amad Diallo should be doing that. And Mbuemo, he should be doing that. Cunha, he should be doing that. If Bruno Fernandes plays there, he should be doing that. Mason Mount, that's literally his best quality, pressing, off the ball stuff. Kobbie Mainoo, for me, he should be in the midfield 100%. That's first of all. And I think what we can expect from him, that is based off who his midfield partner is. Now, we have to look at the midfield partners, and I'll go into each individual. Now, first of all, Bruno Fernandes. If Bruno Fernandes is Kobbie Mainoo's midfield partner, we can expect a disaster class from Kobbie Mainoo. And that's not his fault either. It's because of Bruno Fernandes. Now, the reasons for that are several reasons. Now, some examples will be Bruno Fernandes will attempt just some risky balls, and we're gonna lose possession a lot of times, okay? Because Bruno Fernandes, he's that classic counter-attacking football player that works on the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, that works more in advanced positions, let's say in a counter-attacking team, where he doesn't have to track back as much. As we have seen, for example, McTominay and Fred behind him, they did most of the dirty work on Bruno Fernandes. He didn't really have to defend like that. Until Erik ten Hag came, where then there was Eriksen and Casemiro. Now, also, Bruno Fernandes, he won't stick to the position. Like, one time you'll see Bruno Fernandes as centre-back, even though we already have 3 centre-backs. One time you'll see him a wing-back. One time you'll see him attacking mid. One time you'll see him a striker. Bruno Fernandes is not the type of guy to stick to his position. And the thing is, if you don't stick to your position, that's fine, as long as you don't go too far away and don't leave your partner completely exposed, or at least make sure that someone is covering you when you're gone, let's say at very far forward. Like, let's say you've gone forward to more in the attacking midfield space-ish. You can go, oh, Cunha and Mbuemo cover for me, or Kobbie Mainoo should be shouting, okay, yes, cover for him, or someone. But yeah, Bruno Fernandes, he definitely doesn't work, and I think Bruno Fernandes, he doesn't work with absolutely anyone. I think he shouldn't be starting at the 10 position, and I think he shouldn't be starting at the 8. Why Amarim kept him as as a player for Man United, no clue. I think we should have sold him at Al Hilal. Maybe it's because he didn't trust the board to actually sign someone like a Cunha, like a Mbuemo. But actually, no, Cunha, I'm pretty sure we had already done by that point, or we were very close to it anyway. But yeah. To be fair, Mbuemo, we only start really getting interested in when the transfer window opened. Now, the next player is Casemiro. Now, for me, Casemiro, he's quite good with Kobbie Mainoo, because, first of all, Casemiro, he's a very high IQ player, very intelligent. He's very good at winning the ball back, and if you don't make him cover too much distance, he will do a good job for you. He's not finished by any means. I think the only reason people think that he's finished is because of how slow he looked, because of players like Bruno Fernandes, for example, that would leave him exposed completely, where he had to cover basically so much space against maybe 2-3 players all on his own. What can you do? No footballer's going to do that. Rodri will look finished if he joins Man United and he has Bruno Fernandes beside him. But yeah, Casemiro, for me, I think he would be very ideal for Kobbie Mainoo, and his passing as well, he's very good. He knows when to play the Hollywood pass, when to play it simple. He knows how to cater to the strength of his teammates as well. He's also very good at. He's a very good leader as well. He's a very good player in terms of telling the people where to go, what to do. Or let's say, your man, all right, back Amad Diallo, he goes extremely far forward. Maybe one of the centre backs should push up a bit. Whatever. Casemiro, for me, I think his leadership skills, on the ball skills, and ball winning skills, he's the ideal partner to Kobbie Mainoo, especially because as well, Casemiro, which is a very underrated trait of him, his ball winning in the air is incredible as well. As we can also see, for example, in attacking headers, he scored a lot of headers in that first Ten Hag season, and I think quite a few in the second Ten Hag season, but I might be wrong on that one. Now, the next one is Manuel Ugarte. Manuel Ugarte, I think he's a very good player as well for Kobbie Mainoo. I think he's even less likely than Casemiro to go forward, because obviously Casemiro, sometimes he has a tendency to push forward, but the thing is, he doesn't do it in the bad situations. Basically, he does it when it's kind of suited to, like when the situation requires it, he will do it. But Ugarte, he's the type of guy to not really go forward like that. He's done it only very rarely. I think he's done it once. I remember against Rangers, I think, when it was Mason Mount returned and he did that back heel pass or something. It was in the Europa League, 100%. Ugarte, his ball winning skills, his coverage over the distances. Also, when Ugarte has the ball, he plays it simple all the time. He either passes it backwards to the centre backs, or if Amad Diallo or Mazraoui or Dalot, whoever is a right wing back, he passes simple to them, or whoever's in the attack, or whoever's beside him, depending on what's the simplest situation. So Ugarte, I think, would be the lowest risk player in terms of playing with Kobbie Mainoo, and I think that would suit Kobbie Mainoo as well, because that would give him more, how do I say this, kind of a more freer role in terms of being able to attack and being able to assist the attackers. Now, the last player that I want to delve into, because by the way, it's not going to be Toby Collier. I think Toby Collier should just be sold. Is Mason Mount. Now, Mason Mount, apparently, Amorim wants to use him as an 8, and to be honest with you, many people might be angry at it, but I'm actually very happy with it, because look, at the end of the day, Amorim is the manager, he has to problem solve, and currently the midfield is a big problem. He said we lack pace and intensity, and obviously intensity we don't really lack it, because Ugarte, Bruno Fernandes, Collier, those are like literal runners, but maybe it's because of the pace that the intensity is not quite as high as he wants it to be. But Mason Mount is someone that would completely nullify that. Mason Mount and Manuel Ugarte. Now, Mason Mount, his qualities, yeah, his qualities are pressing, but that's not something you'd want from a number 8. Like, at least not in this system. If it was like 2 number 8s and there's a 6 behind them, yeah, cool, go ahead and press. But he's also very good at reading the game, which is actually a very underrated trait of his. He's similar to Ugarte in terms of he's very good at just playing the simple pass, but also he knows how to pick apart defenses with through balls. I think in the number 10 position, he can't really do it as much because there's not that much space. He's quite good on the half turn, to be fair, when he plays on the number 10, but that's not really something that is enough to play in the number 10 position. And also his first phase, like, until I've seen him one time, I think he was playing in the number 8 in the Europa League, and basically whenever he received the ball in the first phase from the centre backs, I think he did a very good job in terms of managing to keep possession, managing to progress the ball. He's a decent dribbler as well. He provides a lot of energy. I think Mason Mount and Kobbie Mainoo would complement each other very well. For me, I think in terms of if I had to rank the midfield pairings between Kobbie Mainoo and the 4 players I mentioned, last place is definitely Bruno Fernandes. Okay, last place is 100% Bruno Fernandes. First place for me would be Casemiro. Second place, I can't lie, second place and third place for me is between the Ugarte and Mason Mount one. There's not much differences. Obviously, in terms of the style of play, there is a difference, but I mean in terms of the quality, in terms of the, overall what you can get out of the team with those 2 players, as much as they are different players, the quality difference is not that much. So for me, number 2 and 3, you can do whatever you want. I think Bruno Fernandes is dead last, no matter with who you put him in, by the way. And also Casemiro is number 1. But that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. Also, drop your thoughts on Kobbie Mainoo, what you can expect of what you can expect from him, and what position you'd like to see him in, and also who you would like to see him pairing up with.